shoot, this is all cockeyed. Michelle Loves Books. Welcome back to my channel. It is time for 7 on Sundays. In the northern and southern hemispheres, we will all be experiencing a change in seasons starting from June. If you are from the northern hemisphere, share your summary reads with us, and if you are from the southern hemisphere, share the books you'd like to snuggle up and read in the winter. So I am from the northern hemisphere, and we are going to be going into summer. In fact, today is probably the first day my kids have not had any schoolwork, so they're pretty much done with school, which I have not been this excited for summer in some years. I am going to use this opportunity to start up a little bit of discussion regarding TBR videos. And this is in response to a video posted by Spinsters Library, and I will leave that video in the description box below if you want to check it out. But her video ultimately has me rethinking my decision to stop making TBR videos. In her video, she basically talks about the act of making a TBR and how even if you make a list or make a ton of lists and you never stick to them, it's still good to make a TBR. And I actually really agree with this. For me personally, I had decided to quit sharing my TBRs and making like TBR videos for readathons and stuff because I felt that it tied me down too much. And I would change my mind or fall out of the mood of wanting to read that book. And I felt this invisible pressure that I could not deviate from that chosen book. And then it would throw me into this terrible reading slump. So I quit sharing my videos, but it does not mean that I quit making them. Like in my notebook or in my head of books that I'm really just craving to read or I really want to read in the next coming while. In fact, I actually have a bookshelf dedicated to a working and changing TBR of sorts, seasonal aesthetics. So making TBRs is really great, especially if you believe in the power of setting goals. I personally believe that if you make lists and you make goals, you're more likely going to have success in achieving those goals. Plus, creating TBRs, I feel like really helps get me excited for reading and helps me stay excited for reading. For me, I also keep lists and lists of books in my notebook, in my bullet journal, on my computer. When I'm watching like YouTube videos and someone mentions a book that sounds really, really good, like I'll open up the notebook app on my phone and like I have like an ongoing list of books that sound really good that I would love to get to. But anyways, I really like the idea of seasonal TBRs. So I am reevaluating my decisions to not share my TBR videos anymore. And this prompt is perfect. I am excited to share with you summary TBR. Now, I know that the idea for 7 on Sundays is to list 7 books or 7 things based on the prompt. And clearly I have more than 7 books here. Also, this is kind of a new concept for me. It's kind of a mess right now. I'm gonna go ahead and pick 7 of these. So the first book, I actually found this at the like Dollar Tree or something like that. I don't know. It says $15, but this book was only like $2, I think. Anyways, this is called The House at the Edge of Night by Catherine Banner, and it takes place in an island off the coast of Italy. So that just really puts me in the summery vibes as like a exotic getaway. I mean, look at that cover too. It is just so beautiful. This tells a story that covers many generations as well. So not just like a summer read. This one, I honestly have no idea what it's about. It's called Summer at Shell Cottage. Lucy Diamond. I think that it's just like a contemporary romance, but summer, and like this cover is just, it's just really pretty. I love these colors. Let's see. Seaside holiday at Shell Cottage in Devon. Always been the perfect escape for a Tarrant family. Beach fun, barbecues, warm summer evenings with a cocktail or two. Who can ask for more? So, yeah. The next one is called The Ice Cream Queen of Orchard Street by Susan Jane Gilman. This is the one that reminds me more of City of Girls. This is actually a historical fiction, and it's about this immigrant woman who flees Russia and comes to the United States, New York, and she falls in love with this guy, and they travel the United States in an ice cream truck, and that just screams summer to me. Again, this one actually covers, I think, like 70 years of her life, which is very City of Girls to me as well. So we'll see, but it just feels so summery. So I'm really excited to get to this one this summer. The next one is not particularly a summery book, but it's short and sweet, and it's called The Antelope in the Living Room by Melanie Schenkel. And this one's more of like a family book. I think it's supposed to be really funny, and it's about this woman's life with her husband, and I guess it's just supposed to talk about just very things that you understand if you're married, and I really like that connection in stories. I was wanting to find more books like that, like being a parent and just mundane things like that. I just want to get to this book. Comedy is something that I really enjoy in books, and I really haven't like sought out any comedies, and so that makes me really excited to get to this one. The next book is Strange the Dreamer by Lani Taylor. This one I've been wanting to get to for so long. I don't know if it's just how big it is, or I think that I just keep getting distracted with other things I want to read, obviously, but I feel like this might be a really good one for the summer as well. Not that it's particularly summery that I know of. Fantasy or magic, I think it's more magical realism. I don't really know that much about it either, but I think it's been good. The next two on the list are, again, not really summery books, but I just really want to get to them because I just recently received these in the mail. They are advanced reader copies. Actually, I think this one was just released March 17th. I never got to get to this one, but I think I got this back in January and I just never got to it, which sadly, but I still really want to read it. It looks really good and I love that cover. This is a historical, I think it might be fiction fantasy. I'm not really sure. I kind of forgot about what it is about exactly. I just know that it deals with like these like women who are healers and there's like slavery involved and things like that. So, and it's also a story between this mother and this daughter. Just sounds really good. And the last book, I just received this the other day called The Lightness by Emily Temple. It's supposed to be really funny. Let's see. It says, a darkly funny, luminously drawn mystery that hits the bullseye of language and emotion. A book I didn't know that I needed until I could not stop thinking about it. What is it about? So I actually totally forgot what this is about. It doesn't even have, it just has like the blurbs on the back. It doesn't even have like a synopsis on the back. It is supposed to be released, I want to say in June. Yeah, June. I guess the writing is supposed to be really nice. I actually did start the first couple of pages in it, and so far I am really captivated by the style of writing in it. I would like to get something read before the actual publication date and get on top of that with my arcs. Other than that, I am still working on my Shadowhunters reading vlogs. Yeah, we'll see about that. So that wraps up this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.